Let's connect some dots. Ebon Kim worked for AIG as a technology specialist. The Tokyo Shemp Show, starring Tokyo Shemp as Bill Burr.
Eben is a really amazing person to know. He's just his tech. Okay, now I'm lying. You know what? He was cruising around, uh, just somewhere, and he just got out of the jail. And I said, "Why don't you come help us out sometime, Eben?" He's like, "You know what? Sure." I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know what? Guess who you know who he works for? You don't. He works for AIG.
Wow, that's good. So he's like a tech guru.
Yeah,
Are you a tech guru?
I wouldn't
Oh,
say that.
yeah,
I
he's the
dabble.
wizard.
I dabble.
He's one of the guys who claims the earth is flat. If I was a Disinfo agent, the last two psyops I would want to work on would be flat earth and getting a sex change. Yet that's exactly what he's been up to. I did a little searching. He works for Consortium News, which is run by a Joe Lauria, who I do know, who I talked to over the phone for over an hour many, many years ago during my 15 minutes of internet fame. The internet is on lockdown because it got too easy to vet. They had to take back control of the search engines. They had to control the narrative to a stupendous level. And that's where we are today. No one believes nothing from nobody. Back in the day, I exposed a fake news racket centered around election fraud. There was Brad Friedman of Brad Blog. There was Larissa Alexandrovna from Raw Story. Breinart was from Raw Story. Rauhauser, Lamo were Project Vigilant, which I think was a front group or a division of Infraguard. Whatever it was, whatever these people are, it's all tied into some sort of alphabet grouping, be it FBI, Department of Homeland Security. We don't know. We just know it's one of those. So Lauria called me up during my Kimberlin peak when I was on top of the zeitgeist. I was getting a lot of attention on Daily Cost as preposterosity. I was getting trolled on by Alexandrovna, who claimed that Kimberlin had been exonerated for the bombings. Joe Lauria couldn't have cared less that there were these hoaxes, LARPs, Shills, whatever this is, alternate reality games. He didn't care. He only wanted to know if there was proof of election fraud. Now, come on, that guy is supposed to be a journalist. Why would he call me to find out if I had info on election fraud? I was a nobody blogger. So basically, that guy called up to entrap me. H.A. Goodman was probably Breitbart and masked. I never found any link where they were discussing Rand Paul or anything. There's no explanation for that. Where was H.A. Goodman before 2014 or whenever he first showed up? We're all going to have to connect the dots on our own. I already connected them. I am so positive of what I found out. I've got some video of Lauria. He's a mess. And Hedges looks like he has some involuntary facial movements going on himself. So these guys are not making videos as the primary or the only part of their job. They're doing other stuff behind the scenes. A guy like Ebon Kim has computer skills, so it looks like he's been building websites for the various LARPers. He got stuck with fairly stupid narratives. Flat Earth? No one believes Flat Earth. No one ever did. But it was in our mugs for a couple years. Seemingly done with, but who knows? It's probably still lurking beneath the surface somewhere. Joe Lauria is a guest on the Scott Horton show, and that guy is married to Alexandrovna. So that's how independent Lauria was when he was calling me up on the phone.